America turns 250 years old tomorrow, and here in Oklahoma, the celebration has been going on for months, from preserving history to helping neighbors, even deciding what today's Oklahoma should look like to people 250 years from now.
KOCO's Patrick Talbot shows us how the Sooner State is leaving its mark on America's milestone.
For 250 years, America's story has been written one community at a time, and in Oklahoma, that story is still being written. The state kicked off its Oklahoma 250 celebration this year, tying the nation's anniversary to another iconic milestone, the Mother Road turning 100. Leaders say both celebrate the same American journey.
100 years ago, this was kind of the road that knit together a very young, restless nation. And I think 100 years later, it's telling us, reminding us that we still are a nation.
And some chapters are about remembering. At the Oklahoma City National Memorial, people are sharing stories about what America means today. Conversations that will eventually become part of the National Archives, while new American flags honor the victims ahead of Independence Day.
These conversations are not just going to live in the spaces where they're being, where they're taking place. They're going to be essentially put into the National Archives, right, to forever remember where we were as a country in this 250th year. In addition to that, we're going to use it to help us understand our civic health here in Oklahoma.
At the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, history isn't just confined to the frontier. It's the story of how America grew, who shaped it, and why the West remains central to the nation's identity.
Western history is American history. The story of the American West is the story of America, the story of opportunity and expansion and different people groups and the vast landscapes and the wildlife that America is so well known for, and the struggle and perseverance and the chance to make a better life.
And other stories are about serving. In June, 40,000 pounds of food rolled into the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma, enough for roughly 30,000 meals.
There's nothing better to celebrate America by uniting, coming together with our community, with our neighbors, friends of others' faiths, regardless of circumstance. Hunger doesn't discriminate.
And that's just one stop in a nationwide America 250 effort built around community service instead of celebration alone. And then there's the question, how do you preserve Oklahoma for people who won't be born for another 250 years? The answer, 7 items headed for the America 250 National Time Capsule. A Thunder Championship pin, a Route 66 commemorative coin, a First Americans Museum keepsake, an Oklahoma National Guard challenge coin, and even a photo from the Thunder Championship parade. Each one chosen to tell the future generations who Oklahoma was in 2026. Throughout the year, Oklahomans honoring our state and our nation with gestures to show who we are and all that we can be. In Oklahoma, Patrick Talbot, KOCO 5 News.